Today, we're talking about the top 10 foods you should try to avoid if you want to lose weight faster. Subscribe if you want to take your health seriously in 2024, and let me tell you, I know a thing or two about food challenges, but trust me, these are challenges you don't want to win. We're gonna break it down step by step so you know exactly what to watch out for. Get ready to take some notes, because this is about to get real. Let's do this. First up, we're tackling the sugary drink dilemma. I'm talking soda, fruit juices, those fancy coffee concoctions, basically anything that's basically sugar water in disguise. These drinks are sneaky, man. They don't fill you up, but they pack a ton of calories. It's like eating a whole meal but not getting any of the good stuff. Imagine chugging down a whole pizza's worth of calories in one go. That's what you're doing with some of these drinks. No wonder it's hard to lose weight when you're basically drinking your calories. So, what's the move? Water, my friends. Good old H2O. It's calorie-free, refreshing, and it actually helps your body function properly. Who knew, right? Now I know what you're thinking, Mr. Beast, I can't just drink water all day, and you're right. But there are plenty of tasty alternatives that won't sabotage your progress. Unsweetened tea, sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon, even black coffee. These are all great options that won't spike your blood sugar. Trust me, your body will thank you for ditching the sugary drinks. You'll have more energy, you'll feel less bloated, and you'll be well on your way to crushing your weight loss goals. Remember, it's all about making smarter choices. You got this. Let's move on to the next diet-busting culprit. Alright, let's talk about everyone's guilty pleasure, fast food. I get it, it's convenient, it's tasty, and sometimes you just need those fries. But let's be real, fast food is basically a calorie bomb waiting to explode in your stomach. We're talking massive portions, hidden fats, and enough sodium to dehydrate a camel. It's a recipe for disaster if you're trying to shed some pounds. Think about it, one fast food meal can easily set you back an entire day's worth of calories. And the worst part? It leaves you feeling sluggish and unsatisfied. So what's the solution? Cooking more at home. I know, it sounds daunting, but trust me, it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to be a master chef to whip up healthy and delicious meals at home. There are tons of easy recipes online that use simple ingredients. Think grilled chicken, roasted veggies, salads with lean protein. The possibilities are endless. And the best part? You control exactly what goes into your food. Plus, cooking at home can actually be fun. Get your family involved, blast some music, and make it a party in the kitchen. You'll be eating healthier and saving money at the same time. Alright, let's move on to the next food you'll want to avoid on your journey to a healthier you. Alright, next up on the chopping block is white bread. You know, the fluffy stuff that makes a mean grilled cheese? Yeah, turns out it's not so friendly to your waistline. This stuff is basically a carb monster in disguise. It's packed with refined carbs that your body digests super fast, leaving you hungry again in like 5 minutes. It's like trying to fill a swimming pool with a thimble. And to make matters worse, white bread is about as nutritious as an empty cardboard box. It's stripped of all the good stuff like fiber and nutrients, so it's basically empty calories just taking up space. So next time you're reaching for that loaf of white bread, remember the carb monster lurking inside. Let's ditch this diet saboteur and go for healthier options, people. Don't worry, I'm not saying you have to give up bread entirely. That would be cruel. Instead, let's swap that white bread villain for its superhero cousin, whole wheat bread. Whole wheat bread is like the jacked up, healthier version. It's got all the fiber and nutrients that white bread wishes it had. Plus, it actually keeps you feeling full and satisfied, so you're not raiding the pantry every 5 minutes. And get this, whole wheat bread can even help regulate your blood sugar levels, which is a huge win for your overall health. It's like a health food disguised as delicious bread. So ditch the white bread and join the whole wheat revolution. Your body will thank you for it. Trust me, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube. Let's be real, we all love a good candy bar every now and then. But if you're serious about ditching those unwanted pounds, candy bars have got to go. They're basically sugar bombs disguised as delicious treats. Think about it, one bite of that chocolatey goodness and you're hit with a massive sugar rush. Your energy levels spike, you feel amazing, for like 5 minutes. Then comes the crash. Your energy plummets, you feel sluggish, and you're craving even more sugar. It's a vicious cycle. And don't even get me started on the calories. Those little squares of sweetness are packed with empty calories that go straight to your waistline. It's like eating a whole meal in one sitting, but without any of the nutritional value. So, next time you're tempted by that candy bar aisle, remember the sugar rush and the inevitable crash. Let's choose healthier snacks that won't sabotage our weight loss goals. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Mr. Beast, you're killing me. No more candy bars? Don't worry, I'm not a monster. there are plenty of healthier ways to satisfy your sweet tooth. First up, fruit, nature's candy, am I right? You've got your berries, your bananas, your mangoes. The possibilities are endless. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars that won't send your blood sugar levels on a roller coaster ride. And if you're craving something a little more decadent, try dark chocolate. The darker, the better. Dark chocolate is actually good for you in moderation. It's loaded with antioxidants and can even help curb your cravings. So, ditch the candy bars and embrace the world of healthy sweetness. Your taste buds and your waistline will thank you for it. Alright, let's talk about pastries and cookies. Those warm, gooey, delicious treats that are basically kryptonite for anyone trying to lose weight. I know, they smell amazing and taste even better, but trust me, they're not your friends. First of all, they're loaded with hidden fats. We're talking butter, shortening, and all sorts of other ingredients that can sabotage your weight loss goals faster than you can say, chocolate chip cookie. And then there's the sugar content. Don't be fooled by their innocent appearance. These treats are basically sugar bombs in disguise. They'll send your blood sugar levels soaring, only to crash and burn later, leaving you feeling tired, cranky, and craving even more sugar. It's a recipe for disaster. Now, before you start a riot in the comments, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a cookie or pastry ever again. But if you're serious about shedding those pounds, you need to be smart about it. Instead of reaching for that store-bought sugar-laden pastry, why not try making your own healthier versions at home? That way, you can control the ingredients and make sure you're not loading up on unnecessary sugar and fat. There are tons of amazing recipes online for healthier cookies and pastries that use whole wheat flour, natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, and healthy fats like avocado or nuts. So, ditch the processed, sugary treats and embrace the world of homemade goodness. Your body will thank you for it. Alright guys, we all love a scoop or two or three of ice cream on a hot day, but let's be real. This frozen treat is basically a sugar bomb disguised as dessert. We're talking mountains of sugar, rivers of fat, and enough calories to fuel a rocket ship to the moon. Okay, maybe not that many calories, but it's definitely gonna put a dent in your weight loss goals. Look, I'm not saying you can never have ice cream again, but if you're serious about shedding those pounds and rocking that beach bod, you gotta kick the ice cream habit to the curb. Trust me, your waistline will thank you. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Beast, are you telling me to live a life without ice cream? That's just cruel. Don't worry, I got you. There are tons of healthier alternatives out there that will satisfy your sweet tooth without sabotaging your progress. We're talking frozen yogurt, nice cream, look it up, it's amazing. And even some low-calorie ice cream options that are actually pretty darn good. So ditch the sugar rush and the weight loss crash, and opt for a treat that won't leave you feeling guilty. Now I get it, sometimes you just need that ice cream fix. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, which is probably a little too tight now that I think about it. But instead of downing a whole pint in one sitting, try practicing some portion control. Grab a smaller bowl, share it with a friend, or don't, I'm not judging, and savor every single bite. Remember, it's all about moderation, people. And hey, if you're feeling extra ambitious, try making your own ice cream at home. That way you can control the ingredients and make it a little healthier. Plus, you can brag to all your friends about your impressive culinary skills. Who knows, you might even become the next ice cream master chef. The point is, guys, you don't have to say goodbye to ice cream forever, but you do have to be smart about it. Choose healthier options, practice portion control, and remember that a little bit of what you love goes a long way. Now go forth and conquer those cravings. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite guilty pleasure potato chips. Those crispy, salty, perfectly seasoned slices of potato that are practically engineered to be addictive. I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen victim to their siren song countless times. But here's the thing about potato chips, they're basically calorie bombs disguised as a snack. We're talking about sky-high levels of sodium, enough fat to clog a kitchen sink, and let's not even get started on the preservatives and artificial flavors lurking in those bags. Seriously, those things are like the junk food equivalent of a horror movie villain. You start with just one chip thinking, hey, it's just one chip, what harm could it do? Famous last words, my friends. Next thing you know, you're at the bottom of the bag, covered in crumbs, wondering where it all went wrong. Look, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a chip again. But if you're serious about ditching those extra pounds and feeling your best, you gotta break up with those salty temptresses. Trust me, your body will thank you. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Beast, you're asking the impossible. How can I possibly resist the allure of a potato chip? Don't worry, I got you. There are plenty of healthier snack options out there that will satisfy your crunchy cravings without derailing your diet. We're talking air-popped popcorn, hold the butter, veggie sticks with hummus, surprisingly delicious, and even baked kale chips. Don't knock it till you try it. Get creative, people. There's a whole world of healthy snacks out there just waiting to be discovered. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even try making your own potato chips at home. Slice up some potatoes, toss them with a little olive oil and your favorite seasonings, and bake them in the oven. Boom! Homemade, healthier chips that will blow your mind and your taste buds. The key is to be prepared. When those chip cravings hit, you need to have a game plan. Stock your pantry with healthy alternatives, and don't be afraid to get a little creative in the kitchen. You got this! Alright guys, let's talk about processed meats. We're talking hot dogs, sausages, bacon, deli meats, the works. They might be convenient and tasty, but trust me, they're not doing your body any favors. These processed meats are like the wolf in sheep's clothing of the food world. They might look tempting, but lurking beneath the surface is a scary concoction of sodium, saturated fat, and more preservatives than you can shake a stick at. Seriously, these things are like the Frankenstein's monster of the food industry, cobbled together from questionable animal parts and pumped full of chemicals you can't even pronounce. And don't even get me started on the sodium content. We're talking enough salt to make a sailor thirsty. High sodium intake can lead to water retention, bloating, and even increased blood pressure. Not exactly the recipe for a healthy lifestyle. Look, I'm not saying you have to give up bacon for life, because seriously, who could live without bacon? But if you're serious about losing weight and feeling your best, you need to limit your intake of these processed meats. Your body will thank you in the long run. Now I know what you're thinking. Mr. Beast, you're killing me. What am I supposed to eat if I can't have my bacon and sausage? Don't worry, I got you covered. There are plenty of healthier protein sources out there that will fuel your body without all the nasty stuff. We're talking lean meats like chicken breast, turkey, and fish. These protein powerhouses are packed with nutrients and low in unhealthy fats, making them the perfect choice for a healthy diet. And don't forget about plant-based protein sources like beans, lentils, and tofu. These plant-powered options are not only good for you, but also good for the planet. So ditch the processed meats and opt for these healthier alternatives. Your body will thank you, and you'll be doing your part to save the world, one bite at a time. Remember guys, healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. Get creative, experiment with different flavors and cuisines, and find what works best for you. And hey, if you slip up and have a hot dog every now and then, don't beat yourself up about it. Just get back on track and keep moving forward. You got this. Alright guys, we're on to number 9 on our list of foods to ditch for faster weight loss. It's alcohol. Those beers and cocktails are loaded with empty calories. Sugary cocktails are basically dessert in disguise. And craft beers, calorie bombs. Alcohol also triggers late-night cravings. Suddenly, greasy fries and cheesy pizza seem irresistible. Swap sugary cocktails for vodka soda or light beer. Moderation is key, my friends. Enjoy a drink or two occasionally, but don't let liquid calories sabotage your progress. Alright, let's move on to the next culprit on our list. Alright, we've arrived at number 10 on our list of foods to avoid for faster weight loss. And this one might be a bitter pill to swallow. It's those fancy, high-calorie coffee drinks. I know that morning latte might seem like an innocent indulgence, but trust me, those sugary concoctions are loaded with hidden calories. We're talking about those caramel macchiatos, those pumpkin spice lattes, those frappuccinos. They're basically milkshakes masquerading as coffee. They're packed with sugar, syrups, whipped cream, and sometimes even chocolate sauce. It's a sugar overload disguised as a morning pick-me-up. And the worst part? These drinks are often loaded with unhealthy fats as well, thanks to the whole milk and whipped cream. We're talking hundreds of calories in a single drink, and that's before you even add a pastry on the side. It's enough to make you want to switch to black coffee for life. But hey, I'm not here to demonize coffee altogether. Coffee itself can actually be beneficial for weight loss, thanks to its caffeine content, which can boost your metabolism. It's those sugary, fatty add-ins that turn your innocent cup of joe into a diet disaster. Now, before you panic and swear off coffee forever, let me tell you, there are healthier ways to enjoy your daily caffeine fix. If you're craving something sweet and creamy, try opting for a latte made with almond milk or skim milk and ask for sugar-free syrup. You can also try making your own healthier versions at home. There are tons of recipes online for delicious and low-calorie coffee creations that won't sabotage your weight loss goals. You can even invest in a milk frother and get fancy with it. And hey, if you're really serious about cutting back on calories, good old-fashioned black coffee is always a great option. It's calorie-free, packed with antioxidants, and it can give you that energy boost you need to power through your day. So, there you have it, folks. High-calorie coffee drinks might seem harmless, but they can really pack on the pounds. But don't worry, with a few simple swaps you can still enjoy your daily coffee fix without sacrificing your health goals. And there you have it, guys, our top 10 foods to avoid for faster weight loss. From sugary drinks to processed meats and everything in between, these dietary villains can really sabotage your progress. But remember, knowledge is power, and now that you know what to avoid, you're one step closer to reaching your weight loss goals. But hey, I'm not saying you have to give up all your favorite foods forever. Life's too short to live on a diet of celery sticks and water. Just remember, moderation is key, and it's all about making healthier choices most of the time. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up to my channel for more awesome content like this. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And most importantly, remember, stay away from these foods and you'll be on your way to a slimmer you, or at least you'll have more room for pizza on cheat day. Keep crushing it, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.